Let's be real. Tax season sucks, but it doesn't have to. Tax season shouldn't feel like you're having a panic attack every single year, right? If you've ever sat down to do your taxes and you thought, I know I made money, but where did it go? This conversation is for you. Because for most content creators and service providers, the stress isn't about taxes. It's about knowing the game of taxes. I see this scenario all the time. It's March, right? You finally sit down and you are looking at your numbers, right? And suddenly you're scrolling through the bank statements like, what in the heck, right? Like, what did I spend this on? What was this for? And you're trying to remember, was this Canva charge business or was it personal? Did I pay for that coaching program last year or did I pay for it this year? What about that trip where I worked but I also rested? Does that even count as a business deduction? And the more you look, the more overwhelmed you start to feel. Not because you're irresponsible, because you're trying to recreate a year's worth of decisions from memory. So here's the part that no one explains clearly. Lowering your tax liability doesn't happen at tax time. It happens throughout the year. And if you don't have a system, the IRS is taking money from you every year. They are taking your money. Bookkeeping isn't about spreadsheets or being good with numbers. It's about how you're showing up in your business. When you can see your income and your expenses consistently, you can make smarter decisions before the year ends. So that's when tax strategy becomes possible, right? This is why I don't believe that bookkeeping is optional. If it's not tracked or you're not keeping track of what you're spending in your business or the income that's actually coming into your business, it usually does not get deducted. And if it doesn't get deducted, you pay more than you legally should. That's not a tax problem. That's not a I'm getting charged too much for tax problem. That is a systems problem. And the first thing is making sure you save the money. It's a relief from guessing, relief from scrambling, relief from feeling like taxes are something that happen to everyone, right? When your accounting system is set up correctly, you stop fearing tax season. You already know it's coming. You already know the decisions that you made intentionally, and nothing feels last minute. That's when taxes stop feeling like a punishment for growing a business or starting a business. And it start feeling like something that you actually prepared for because you planned ahead. So this is exactly why the IRS playbook for content creators and service providers focuses on systems, not just deductions. And if you want help setting up your accounting system the right way that actually fits your business, book a tax strategy session with me. You don't need more stress. You actually need a plan. And you don't need to pay more taxes. You need to be saving your money.